Welcome to Skytop, a conversation from level 86 of the PETRONAS Twin Towers, a global icon that symbolizes Malaysia's ambition.
What separates a remarkable building from a truly great tower, in that sense that what actually defines a truly great tower, in your words?
And it's about what the buildings mean to their audience. It's not only to the visitors, but also to the citizens of that particular city. And that connection really requires for a building to be a truly great building and to be able to connect with its audience. I know of no building that becomes instantly a great building. It takes years of truly embedding itself into the fiber of the city. That becomes, you cannot disassociate Kuala Lumpur from PETRONAS Twin Towers.
That's right.
It's the same thing as the Eiffel Tower is to Paris, or New York City, Empire State Building, Burj Khalifa to Dubai.
So from this strategic standpoint then, how do us towers, these symbols of pride and innovation, how do we then have that opportunity to influence perhaps the city's global perception or the economic vitality, or even, I think most importantly, tourism competitiveness from your perspective or your lens?
Observation decks tend to be one of the first locations that visitors visit when they arrive in that city. You become the brand ambassador for that city. Never take your position for granted. Never.
Good.
Never assume just because you're the most famous building that automatically everybody can come visit. Never take that position for granted. Continue to invest, continue to rethink about who you are.
These great towers, they define the city's skyline. It makes the whole city beautiful and very appealing, very iconic, symbolic, and it represents the country, rightly so. Can you share then what innovations you think are the ones that are most successfully transformed the tower experience?
So every tower is unique, so there's no duplications. You really have to truly understand, what does your tower mean to domestic visitors, regional, national, and international visitors? What does your tower mean to them? To me, success is only defined by the ability to have that tower's specific visitors walk away with a sense of it's been absolutely a magical experience. Do you believe we create memories?
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. I would disagree with you.
Okay, I always thought that.
And this is fun. So it's a trick question. Okay. I must admit, we have to stage the elements and the components of that experience, but visitors create their own memory based on their own experience and how they feel about the tower.
What other strategic opportunities do you think there are that the PETRONAS Twin Towers can leverage upon so that we become, or we elevate from a must-see attraction to something that actually transforms the whole cultural experience or perspective for the visitors?
The common factor of the greatest towers in the world is the desire to excel. And excel means different things for different towers.
Absolutely, yeah.
But the commitment and excel is really about that engagement with the visitor, the outcome. Right? We all seek the same outcome.
Absolutely.
And the outcome is they walk away absolutely blown away by the experience, the wow factor. And are we delivering to their expectations? And that delivery, the method of delivery, is going to be very different for everybody. So, for me, the takeaway with PETRONAS, anchor yourself on what makes you, you, the authentic piece. What does that mean? And how do you double down and capitalize on it to leverage that? That's what makes it also a timeless piece. But authenticity remains at the heart of it all. And I think you have to remain authentic to who you are and what is the meaning of your tower to the city, to its citizens, and of course to the visitors that come from all over the world to visit PETRONAS Twin Towers, for example.
If you were to look 10 years into the future, Jai, what do you hope the travelers will feel when we visit the great towers? Like what legacy do you hope that all of us members of the Federation will leave for the future generations?
It's the same as it is today, is that wow factor outcome. The elements may change along the way because technology will change.
Okay.
What is meaningful to them may change. So maintaining a good pulse on what your tower means to visitors,
Okay.
having that check on a periodic basis, and really the critical piece is engaging with a firm, a polling firm, that is going to tell you the truth. How do visitors feel about our brand, about their experience? Staying in touch with that over the next decade, 20 years, 30 years, 100 years, understanding that that's sort of a path of information that continues to feed any potential changes that we make. So we need to continually accept the fact that we may need to change over time, if not all the time. And in that process, continue to listen and have a good pulse on how visitors feel about you and your brand.
Good.
Super critical. That's our legacy. It's really to say, never stop, never hit pause.
That's lovely. I think you said it rightly so. The commitment to excellence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's our duty and our responsibility for the visitors. And if I can just summarize, I think that's from that commitment of excellence leads to actually listening, really listening to the visitors, right? And then taking action by being authentic and delivering the best experience for them, curating, orchestrating, providing the right platform, so that at the end of the day, I think what we all want to achieve, regardless of which part of the planet we come from, is that helping somebody to create that lasting, magical, beautiful memory that they can carry in their lives, right?
Absolutely.
I probably can announce that the PETRONAS Twin Towers will be the host for the World Federation of Great Towers, or WFGT 2026 conference, and we're very humbled by the opportunity. Thank you,
We're
Jean-Yves.
grateful for you hosting.
All right, so that will be taking place from the 14th to the 18th of September this year, and so we're really looking forward, because this is a great federation and it brings together extraordinary network of landmark attractions, right, from around the world. So the PETRONAS Twin Towers, of course, continues to stand as more than an architectural masterpiece. We spoke about it. For us, they're a symbol of who we are, what we value, and how we welcome the world.